Welcome to Bling My Boat. I'm your host, Chantel Herschel. We're gonna have an epic battle between Garrett Klein and Brandon Adkins as they design and 3D print modifications for their kayaks. Let's see how they're doing. Hey Garrett, how's it going?
Hey Chantel, great, how are you doing?
Doing pretty well. I am here to check in for Bling My Boat on your kayak scan. How'd it go?
It went pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of challenges did you have?
So, I haven't scanned anything that large yet. You know, the kayak was, I can't remember, like around 8 feet or so probably.
Wow. Yeah.
And I had it on for quite a while. And whenever you do that, like your mesh just gets larger and larger. So what I really needed to do was really decrease the mesh size.
Okay.
So I just decreased the resolution, tried scanning it, and it scans so much faster and it's so much better inside of SolidWorks.
Okay.
I actually didn't rescan like my whole boat. I just used the kind of mesh destination features.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So it was able to scan that large of a part.
Oh yeah, the scanner had no problem with that. It was more of bringing it into other pieces of software and manipulating it there.
Oh, okay. That's cool to see. Can I check out, do you have any images of your scan?
Yeah, you want to come check it out?
Oh, cool. That's amazing. Yeah. I'm really impressed with how it picked up that detail.
Yeah,
it's crazy what those scanners can do.
Yeah, I got a lot more than what I probably needed, but it's pretty cool to be able to see the whole kayak there.
Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, well, what are you feeling like is your best strength for this competition?
I think we're probably starting to come into it a little more. I think Brandon was probably a little ahead of me on the scanning stuff. I snuck in there and I started scanning before he did, but
yeah.
I think when it comes to SolidWorks design though, I probably have a little bit more of a leg up on it there.
That's exciting. Well, I'm gonna go check in on him because he just started his scan and I wanna see how it's going. And I'll check back in with you a little later to see what mods you're working on, okay?
Sounds great.
Awesome. We checked in on Garrett, now let's check in on Brandon. Hey Brandon, how's it going?
Oh, it's going pretty well.
You're just getting started on your scan, huh?
Yeah, it won't actually take me that long. Should
really?
be pretty easy.
I mean, this is a pretty big boat. Are you gonna do the whole thing? I noticed the dots aren't over here.
Well, my thought was I'm really only gonna scan what I need.
Okay.
So for the ideas that I have in mind, it's pretty much all gonna be centrally located. I don't need the tips of the boat or the underside or anything like that. So I'm literally just scanning the top surfaces here.
And that works?
Yeah, it's a big efficiency tool actually. If you're gonna 3D scan something, I would say just focus on what you need and leave out the rest.
Okay, cool.
These files tend to get pretty big as you're creating a very precise mesh. So you want to keep it as small as you can just to be efficient with it. I did have a concern too on the color for this thing. I know when I was looking at Creaform scanners, some of their older models had issues picking up certain colors.
Yeah.
And yellow and orange was kind of one of those. So.
Oh, you were in a definite bind then.
Yeah, but I did a little test scan before I put all the targets on. Everything seemed to work out okay, so I'm going to go ahead and scan what I need.
Awesome. I'm excited to watch it.
Sweet. Garrett also mentioned too when he was scanning his, I let him be the guinea pig first. He had the resolution set pretty low. I'm going to bump mine down a little bit because I don't think I need it to be that precise. So that should help me to scan a little bit faster if I need to. We'll see how it goes. So we just hit the scan button, and then we got all of our little buttons on the back of the scanner here. You ever seen how one of these work before?
You know, I've had a few customers ask me to scan some stuff when I'm at events, but I have not seen anything of this size yet.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. I think some of our people are looking for something that's a much larger size.
Yeah, I tend to hear that quite a bit actually. Lots of large scans that people want to do. So this is maybe a good example. And I'm just looking at the indicator on the back here. So it's in the green light zone, but if I get too close, it's going to tell me that I'm too close to the object.
Gotcha.
Pretty easy to come back and find your targets though. And I'm just kind of, as much as I can, keeping an eye on the screen.
So what happens if I do this?
Not a problem.
Wow. Because I don't know about you guys, but some of my coworkers can be a little clumsy when I'm in a tight workspace.
Yeah. I've done a lot of scans too where things move around and it's really not a big deal. As long as you can find the same targets. The scanner's looking for 4 targets at any given time, so.
Okay.
So now what I'm gonna do This is basically just a mesh file right now. So it's a bunch of little triangles all put together that ultimately can give me something to model around in SolidWorks. So we just hit the stop button here basically, and we can let the software do the rest of the work. So I got a couple of cleanup tools here that are kind of fun. So we can do things like if I wanted to pick just a certain region of my scan and keep only that, there's lots of quick little tools here, right? If I just want to get rid of all the other stuff, that's actually pretty common with 3D scanning. You're going to pick up a lot of stuff that you don't need, and you've got literally 2 buttons that you can just get rid of the rest that you don't need there. So I think that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And what I'll do next is start creating a model from it. So it's just a couple of easy steps. It's going to take that mesh and finalize it. So if I wanted to like fill in holes, or I've done scans before where maybe the object we're measuring has blemishes on the surface, you can clean some of those up.
Okay.
And sort of like remodel it as you're going.
Neat. But overall, the process was faster than me drinking a cup of coffee. So.
Yeah, well, if I think about this, if I were to do this without a 3D scanner, all the measurements that I wanted to take, I'd be out there with tape measure, maybe some calipers or something like that to actually do that. But then I've got to model all that stuff on my own.
Yeah.
So this gives me a way to just directly input it to a tool like SolidWorks. So a couple of quick clicks here. We got our mesh file, and then it'll take something that I can actually model around and dump that out to SolidWorks. I think I got what I need for now.
Sounds like it.
I'll probably take my scan and design around it a little bit. I'll get to work in SolidWorks.
Then I'll check back with you to see how it's going. We'll check back in with those guys soon. In the meantime, let's eat.
I'm hungry. What are we gonna eat today?
I don't know. Hey, look, it's Garrett.
Garrett,
Hey guys.
my man, just in time for lunch.
Hungry?
Yeah, you guys gonna go get some food?
Yeah, but we don't know where to go.
Oh, there's this new pizza place right down here. Have you tried it yet?
No.
Well,
That
Let's
sounds
go.
good.
sounds good.
Let's do it.
It's right there.
I've heard the pizzas here are like the size of that table.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
I think I could do it by myself.
Oh, thank you.
It's after you.
I think we're gonna go with the Knickerbocker. Is that a popular one?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's one of our
nice.
One of those popular. Nice.
What size did you
What size? Small, medium, large, 24-inch large.
Large.
Do that? Okay.
Okay.
That's a big pizza.
Wow.
That's a big pizza.
That's a lot of meat.
Bacon twice in the name, says Garrett.
And look at this Parmesan.
That looks good.
That doesn't look like just Parmesan.
No?
I'm excited.
So we are here at New York Pizza Department, right here in Post Falls, and I think the most exciting part about this is it's, what, 100 yards from our office?
The office is right there.
So
Right.
I'm getting pizza multiple times a week, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So we got the Knickerbocker, which is pepperoni, Canadian bacon, double bacon.
Red
like
sauce.
that, red sauce, and of course mozzarella cheese. So classic ingredients. Figure we can't go wrong there.
I'm all about the bacon.
Let's
You
get
know.
some of these big slices. I can tell right away the crust is going to be delicious.
Are you a pizza folder, Brandon, or not?
I think in this case I might not be because the slices are a little thin, but
They're very long.
I do like to fold the pizza every now and then.
It's like a
Falling off.
It's like a buckling scenario. I have to do like some sort of buckling simulation on this pizza.
I might need a napkin there. I'll try it first without the Parmesan, and then I'll try their special blend.
This might be from the plate sort of a deal going on here now.
Yeah. Can't keep the cheese on mine. Oh, the crust.
It's
So
good. Yeah. I love pizza. Pizza's like the thing I could like. If I could only eat one thing, it'd be pizza. There's so many different kinds and made so many different ways.
It's got all your nutritional value. I mean, you got dairy, you got your wheat, you got vegetables and the sauce.
That's a good way to look at it.
You can live on pizza.
You got your bacon.
It's a fact.
And your bacon. Yeah.
The most important food group.
Yeah. It's like the top of the food pyramid, or is it the bottom? Whatever's the biggest part of the food pyramid, that should be the bacon part.
I gotta go for the Parmesan now.
That's really good.
So it's like a Parmesan with some kind of spice blend in there. Probably Italian seasoning, I'm guessing.
Guys, I completely forgot. We need to Instagram this.
Oh yeah.
We should. You can't not do that with a massive pizza.
Gotta get the Insta. Or if I can give you ears with pizzas. So good, you guys. I can't even talk about it. I just want to eat the pizza.
I think I already knew this anyways, but I'm coming back.
Like tomorrow. Yeah.
There were several other pizzas on that list I wanted to try.
Don't they have like a pizza by the slice menu too? Yeah.
It's a good option for lunch.
Yeah. Especially with as many businesses around here.
But this was really fast.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think I'm sold. It's a good review for me. Definite thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
You know, this is a lot of pizza. I think we should invite maybe some other people to sit down.
Yeah.
Hey, Corinne. You want to come from around that camera?
Well, obviously.
Oh, and we have our intern here too. Maria, take a seat.
Grab a slice. We got some extra plates.
Oh, yeah, good. Thank you.
Well, I would recommend if you're in the Spokane, Post Falls, Coeur d'Alene area at any point in time, make sure you stop here on Riverbend and check out the New York Pizza Department.
Maybe
Very
you can
good.
also see a 3D printer.
Yeah,
Just right down there.
stop in and see us while you're here for some pizza.
But also invite us to eat your pizza with you.
It
And
feels
then-
like the Avengers end scene in that one where they all go get shawarma or whatever.
Goodness gracious, I'm gonna be having way too many pizza by the slice for lunch.
That's dangerous.
Uh-huh.